Hey everyone, I hope that you are all doing okay. Today's video is not really like a planned out video. It's something that is just going to be a bit more from the heart today. I mean, not that my videos aren't from the heart, but this is just not a planned video. Basically, I just wanted to, touch on how, healing is not something that is linear, and it's not just this up and up and up process, because last night I started to experience a sound that was quite new for me, which was kind of like a pinging sound as I was speaking, which was quite high pitched, kind of on top of a tinnitus sound, and it was almost kind of staticky. It's hard to really describe and a bit echoey, and yeah, I think it's because I have a bit of congestion. It's possible that I have a bit of fluid in my ear, and also I did go on a bushwalk yesterday with a friend of mine, and there was actually quite a bit of wind that was, hitting my ear throughout the walk, and so possibly just those two things combined has caused it. But yeah, I guess it amazes me in a way how quickly and easy it was last night to just feel that kind of, terror that I remember feeling at the beginning when I first heard tinnitus for the first time. And it just kind of reminded me of how awful it feels to go through tinnitus and to hear it, especially at the beginning, and just how quickly, even given all the work I've done and the progress I've made, and how I am living a life that is so different to how I was living when, tinnitus first entered my life, just how quickly it kind of took me back to that terrified kind of version of myself, just experiencing something new and foreign for the first time. It's just really scary, and it just again made me have, compassion for myself, and for all of you, that are going through these experiences, because it is just so absurd and scary. And, when something happens, you're thinking, is this temporary? Is this forever? Is this something bigger, something scarier? Is my hearing going, And yeah, it's just horrible, isn't it? I mean, there's no real way to sugarcoat it when you're in that place and when you're in that feeling. It is just so lonely and so difficult and dark, And obviously I'm okay, and I got through last night, and, I have a lot more tools and coping mechanisms that I, was able to apply to how I was feeling last night compared to back when I first heard tinnitus. But yeah, it just kind of really took me back to that feeling of just kind of like, oof, I mean, I don't have to explain it to you if you, have experienced tinnitus. Yeah, and, I woke up this morning kind of hoping it would be gone, and it kind of reminded me of when I, first got tinnitus, and, every day, you wake up and is it there, and it's all you're looking for, and it just really kind of set me back a little bit in the last 24 hours. And I guess my point in sharing all of this is that, healing is something that is a lifelong journey, and things will happen that take us forward and take us backwards. And it's something that is really just inevitable. And, you think you've come so far because you have, but you will still have days that, you feel right back where you were. And I guess I just want to normalize that, if you're sitting there thinking that, why am I not better? Why are other people overcoming this? Or why does everyone else seem to have figured this out? Why haven't I? Even me, who is trying to kind of help others through their experience based on my own experience, even I have these days, where I struggle more. And this is the first time in a very long time that I've, to be honest, even had a reaction to anything to do with, tinnitus or sounds. So it was kind of a interesting experience for me to kind of re-feel any kind of level of terror around it, because as I've said to you guys, I don't hear my tinnitus anywhere near as much as I used to. And you know, if I do hear it, it is more so when I'm feeling anxious or run down, or you know, maybe something like the wind or congestion or something like that. So I think, you know, having this happen has been somewhat interesting to see how it made me feel. And, you know, obviously if something like this happens and it gets worse and worse, it's always a good idea to get, you know, medical clearance and to follow something up. But yeah, I guess I just want you all to know that it's a struggle and you're not alone, and it's okay to, you know, have up and down days, and it's all part of the journey and part of the experience. And yeah, it just really made me think of all of you, and made me want to say that I hope that you are all doing okay. And I know how difficult these experiences and these symptoms are, and yeah, I just hope you know that I understand your difficulties and your pain, and it's difficult. It just is difficult, you know, but I, you know, think it's just so important to, you know, practice mindfulness and deep breathing and meditation and all of these things to kind of really try to regulate your nervous system and your mind. And, you know, the first thing I did this morning was, instead of sitting at home spiraling or stirring about this new kind of sensation and symptom that I've had, you know, I thought I'm going to go for a walk. So I went for a walk with my mum, and we had a coffee together, and just getting out and moving my body and surrounding myself with a lot of external sounds was a really good idea, and I'm glad that I did it. And yeah, I think it's just so important to do the little things that you can to take care of yourself that you know makes you feel even 1% better. It's so important that we continue to do these things. And yeah. I am just telling myself that, you know, it's a combination of these things that have occurred in the last 24 hours, and, you know, it will go away. And even if worst case scenario, it didn't, you know, I have to find that anchor within myself and tell myself that I can cope and that I will get through this. And even if something drastic changed, or, you know, something that was like less temporary, I would have to cope, right? I mean, I don't want to live a life where I'm not coping 24/7. I need to find ways to get through it if I want to live a life that is worth living. And, you know, I don't want to just survive. I want to try and thrive. And so, unfortunately, it requires a lot of self-work and deep work to get to that place. Yeah. Basically, I just wanted to normalize the fact that it is normal to feel like you're, you know, going up and down like this, and that it's okay, and that you're not alone in that experience. And even I have these moments, you know, and, you know, I'm sure in the next few days it will fade, and I'll keep, you know, moving on. But yeah, I think it's hard when you feel like you're struggling or you're lost, or, you know, it is much harder. And to be honest, I'm feeling that way lately. I do feel a bit kind of lost in my life at the moment. I do feel like I'm trying to kind of figure out my next direction and path, and all of that's quite overwhelming, you know, all while working and trying to find balance. And it's quite a contradicting experience, this whole life thing. So yeah, I just hope that, you know, you all know that you're not alone at the end of the day. And I'm probably repeating myself, but yeah, I just really care for all of you, even though I've never met you, because I just know how it feels, you know. Just know that you've got this, and continue to do the things that bring you joy, that bring you satisfaction in life, and, you know, take baby steps day by day, because it's all we can do. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if it wasn't the typical kind of planned out helpful video that I usually try to make, but I hope that it at least reminds you that you're not alone and that you can get through this. And I hope that you feel supported, or have support in your life, or can do something, you know, to change that in your life. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Stay hopeful.